She's very distinguishable. As soon as you hear her on the radio, I mean, you right away. She doesn't even have to say anything about the story lady, and you know right away who it is.
We lived out at a logging camp, and so it was kind of like something that we looked forward to every Saturday to get up and listen to the story lady.
Her voice was just, to me, it was just smooth. It was a very relaxing voice.
Thank you, Agnes.
Good morning, boys and girls. It's fun for kids time. The Story Lady is here with stories and birthdays too, so let's all listen. Good morning, Story Lady.
This is the Aleutian Islands. Anchorage would be here. Fairbanks would be here. This is Southeast Alaska, and Ketchikan is right here in my thumbnail. And we're a bunch of islands that go all the way up to the mainland. And the only way to Ketchikan is by boat or by plane, because we're on an island called Revillagigedo. We're about the size of Rhode Island, although most of the land is locked up by the government, and we have about 35 miles of road.
A native land chose our diverse stars for Alaska's flag, that there be no bars. Among our cultures be it known, through years our natives past has grown. Share our treasures hand in hand to keep Alaska our great land. We love the northern midnight sky, our mountains, lakes, and the streams nearby, our great North Star with its steady light will guide our cultures clear and bright. The nature's flag to Alaskans dear, a simple flag of a last frontier.
I was born and raised in Ketchikan. My family's been here 5 generations. I believe I started listening to the Story Lady probably in about 62 or 63.
I understand she got on the air back in 1960 originally, so multiply what is it, 51 years by
at least 45 shows a year, 45 weeks a year.
They were talking, and I thought, 50 weeks times 50 years, that's 2,500 shows.
That's a lot.
That's wild.
Wow. Yeah, who would have thought that?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
She's very concerned about putting on the best product that she can. And as you heard after today's show, I hope I pronounced that word right, or did I fumble up some words? She was always worried about, and I know from talking to her family and to her that she always practices a lot.
It's very, very much harder than it looks, especially doing the kind of stories she did where she did all the voices.
And Frances sang, "When best friends have an outing, there are jolly times in store. There are games and there are prizes. There is also something more. There is something in a hamper that is very good to eat. When best friends have an outing, it's a very special treat with no boys."
It was excellent as usual.
Thank you for this encouraging.
Growing up, it was, well, we had one TV channel from Canada, and we had the radio, and we had real records. And, you know, you look nowadays, and it's 24/7, more TV channels than anybody in the world can watch. And the electronics, you know, the iPods, the computers, you know, stuff that if somebody, you know, here's what things are going to be in 30 years, it would, you know, no way.